less than 24 hours in Dijon, France, and now we are on a train for a 3-hour train ride, and we are headed to the capital of Switzerland, Bern. Made it to the capital of Switzerland, Bern, and we're gonna check out the town. But I just gotta show you something over here. That, my friends, is a real bear. I was on a mission to find a great place to have fondue in Switzerland, and it was not hard. We found a place less than 2 blocks away from our Airbnb. Switzerland. That looks like a delicious salad. I wasn't expecting that. I thought it was gonna be a little tiny side salad. We already got our bread for our fondue. All right, I'm going in with the bread. And are you gonna get the first picture? Starting out with some bread. We got boiled potatoes. We got some more meat. And we're going in. You ready? Oh my goodness. Ah! Amazing. You want the first bite?
Nope.
Oh no, I lost my bread. What do I do? What do I do? I better eat this quick. I better eat this quick. Here we go. There we go. I rescued him. He's nice and soggy. It pays to get up early. Look where we are. This 500-plus-year-old clock is about to go off. We're pretty much the only ones here, just with the pigeons. So this tower was built in the 13th century, and then they added the clock in the 15th century. Yeah, it's been going since then, every hour, and we're gonna see it. We watched Rick Steves come here and do this, and that's actually how we first found out about this clock. And we picked coming to Bern just to see this clock. A little silly, but we just thought it was kind of fun. And so we're just waiting for it to go off. We've got maybe 1 to 2 minutes. This little section right here is all mechanical, and so I think that they're gonna do a little dance. And then all the way up at the top, that is where the bell ringer is. So that dude right there, that looks like he's solid gold. He's probably not, but he is going to be ringing that bell. We will wait and we will see what they do. I think I remember reading that this little guy right here, this little jester guy right there, that he does like a little fake out right before the bell actually gets ring because he's being funny. Oh, there it goes. Oh, he is ringing bells. It's like a little merry-go-round. All right, I think that was that part. Was that it? I think that might have been it. What about this dude? He didn't ring a bell yet. I think that was the joke. This was the warning, like, haha, it's actually not. We'll find out here in a second. I feel like he's got to ring the bell up top. Yeah, what time is it? I know I'm looking at a clock. It looks like 1 minute. There we go. He doesn't look like he's working very hard. Hey! Nice job, buddy. 500 years and going strong. Good morning from Bern, Switzerland. We just had the most beautiful morning. We got up really early so that we could go see the clock go off without a lot of the crowds. In all of the videos we have watched on Bern on YouTube, there were lots of crowds that gather for the clock to go off. So I really wanted to get up extra early this morning so we could kind of have it a little bit more peaceful and calm. And what I didn't know was we were actually going to have that entire square pretty much to ourselves. There were just a couple pigeons and a couple street sweepers, but it was a beautiful morning. And now we came back, got some coffee, got ready for reels, and we are ready to go and check out the town. Stop for a second and take it all in. This is so beautiful. We found the river. Our Airbnb is maybe a 5-minute walk to the river, which is awesome. It's a great central location. We are obsessed with these two buildings here. They have these like cool arched doorways everywhere. I can't tell if they're Art Deco or 1980s or that's just Swiss style. I have no idea.
It looks 1980s.
You think it's 80s?
Early 90s or 80s.
Yeah, they're gorgeous. And look at this view they have, the beautiful river and this bridge right here. You guys, Switzerland is beautiful. We found a little pedestrian bridge over here, so we're gonna go ahead and go for it. We're gonna cross this bridge and go to the other side of the river. Peaceful it is here. So quiet. I love the logo on this restaurant. Look at this little cat. It's eating a fish. So cute. The water's so clear you can actually see in here. Do you guys see this giant fish right there? Maybe it's where they gives them some calm water to have their babies. Or I have no idea. I just totally made that up. I don't know anything about rivers or fish. I had seen this restaurant online and you can see it kind of cantilever overhangs the rushing water there. So I think we're gonna see if we can find a bridge to cross to make our way over there. And maybe we'll just have coffee. We're not quite ready for lunch, but it might be a nice view and we can rest our feet for a few minutes and get a beverage, get caffeinated. We decided to just keep walking. There's a bridge up there that we could cross to get over there, but once we got away from the rushing water, it's actually really peaceful over here again. So I think we'll look for a little cafe somewhere along the river on this side. Oh, I would love to do that. Did you just offer up a picnic by the river? I will take you up on that, babe. There's a little bench, but it's in the sun, so we're just gonna go sit in the grass, check out this view we have here. Oh my word. And we got coffee at a youth hostel cafe and we got croissants. So we're just gonna have a little snack because it's still pretty early. We've been walking around for about an hour and a half now. So we're just gonna sit and chill for a few and then we're gonna maybe look up where we wanna go have lunch. We walked the whole horseshoe on the river and now we have to make our way back up. So I'm not quite sure what this looks like, but I know Old Town is up there and this is our pathway. So that was quite steep, but I gotta show you the view here in a second. That was so worth it. I don't know if you can see this, what I'm seeing right now. Those are the Alps. We're gonna go see if we can find a better view without the crane in the way. We think we might have found a good spot for a viewpoint over here, back behind the church. So we're gonna go check that out and see if we can see the Alps from there. Look at these gardens. Wow. Ooh, sorry, birdie. This is what I want my garden to look like down there. Look at this. I like the rustic landscape. Okay, maybe a little bit more styled.
Yeah.
In between this
I'm not sure if
and
that's a
this.
garden.
It's just wildness. I like a wild garden. Wow. This is amazing. All right, let's go see if we've got an Alps view over here. Kind of don't think we do because don't those bushes look pretty high? I'm not gonna get my hopes up too high. I think we're gonna see them from where we're having dinner tonight. It's supposed to be a really good view. Yeah, you can't really see them from here. But let's go see what we can see. Oh, such a beautiful area. Wow. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen. I really like Switzerland. We're on the hunt for an antique store. This one's looking promising. Yes, I think we found it. Now we just gotta hope they're open. They said they were online when I looked it up, but you never know. It does look pretty dark. Huh, that's a different building. Well, let's go back this way. Maybe we walked right past the door. Huh.
Closed.
Okay. Well, we can window shop. It's all right. It's not like we have much room left in our luggage anyways. I was really hoping for mostly jewelry, and I don't really see any so far. That's a cool piece of glass. I actually have one of these lanterns.
Like a clock.
Very similar. Where's the clock?
A modern clock right there.
Oh yeah. That is great. One can never have too many clocks, right? Except maybe we do. I like this Art Nouveau lighting fixture right here. That's beautiful. All right, well, we've got 3 or 4 other antique stores that are supposed to be open today too, so we will hold out some hope that we'll at least get a pop into one of them. All right, this one is clearly closed too. Looks like maybe until June 2022. Oh yeah, it says it in English right here. The store will be closed from Saturday, May 7th through Tuesday, June 7th. All right, moving on. I think we might even go to the Einstein house next. Look at all these little cellars. I think it's an actual shop in a cellar. Okay, it's not a shop, but it's a cellar. Maybe someone lives in the cellars. That's so cool. Oh, there's shops down there. How fun. We've made it back to where we started this morning, early this morning, and we are gonna go check out the Einstein house. Mr. Albert Einstein himself lived here for a minute, and I know the decorations aren't authentically his, but they did redecorate the place in the style that he was known to have for that time period and whatnot. So anyways, I think it'll just be cool to stand in a room knowing that's where he once stood. What an honor. Albert Einstein walked these tiny little steps.
I want to thank HelloFresh for sponsoring today's video. My new box just arrived and we are going to make one of my very favorite meals of all time, and that is a spicy burrito bowl.
HelloFresh delivers fresh, quality produce directly from the farm to your door in less than a week, so you can savor summer flavors right from home. HelloFresh now has 30 dinner recipes to choose from every single week. That's the most choices of any meal kit. Right now, you can discover seasonal summer recipes like cucumber salad stuffed pita pockets, chicken sausage stuffed peppers, Tuscan spice shrimp, and so much more.
If you are like me and you are looking to wow a crowd at your next barbecue, try grilling up some of HelloFresh's cheese stuffed burgers with pesto aioli, grilled salmon, and balsamic tomatoes. HelloFresh's newest menu releases include Mediterranean recipes that are filled with fresh fruits, veggies, nuts, oils, and fiber-packed whole grains for a nourishing balance. I know after this trip here in Europe, that is exactly what I'm going to be wanting to eat when we get back home. And if you too are going on a vacation, listen to this. You can update your delivery address and enjoy HelloFresh at your vacation destination. The plans are flexible, so they will work with your changing schedule. Visit HelloFresh.com and use the code LEFTCO16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 surprise gifts. That's HelloFresh.com and use code LEFTCO16 at checkout.
This is why we got up early to come see this morning. We had a wonderful time exploring the city this morning. We walked the entire river horseshoe area, and I think that took us about an hour and a half to 2 hours. And then we went back through the old town. We saw the clock tower go off again, and we went to the Einstein house, which even though it's very small, it's very special to just be in a space that Albert Einstein was in and where he did some incredible work. It's very amazing to be in that same space. It was very small and they don't let you take any video. So I will pop in a few pictures of the Einstein house and I highly recommend going. The woman who was working there said she'd been working there for 25 years, which I just think is so wonderful. And so she is just a wealth of knowledge. So it's definitely worth a stop if you were here in Bern. Things got kind of busy while we were out walking around and all of the restaurants were just packed. So we decided to go ahead and save a little bit of money by going to the grocery store instead of a restaurant. Here in Switzerland, everything is more expensive, even coming from Paris, where things were still expensive to us. So yeah, we got a great little spread here at the grocery store. So we are gonna snack on some food and take a break, and then we're gonna head down and see the bears, and I'm excited to show you that. And then we're gonna have a beautiful dinner overlooking the entire old city, and I think I timed it for it to be perfect with sunset. Jesse got a gin and tonic pre-made drink at the grocery store. And I got some red wine. Cheers to a good day in Bern. We're gonna try some Swiss cheese in Switzerland. Some other delicious snacks. I already had one of these and they are delicious. Very spicy with like a creamy cheese in the middle. Strawberries are bomb. It's good, huh? And we got a pretzel. I kind of said that funny. We got a pretzel.
You were joking when you said it.
No, it just kind of came out. We got a pretzel. Looks like we're gonna have a midnight snack and breakfast and lunch tomorrow because we didn't really even barely make a dent in this. This one is the best bread for sure. This one's good. I didn't even try the pretzel, I'm too full. The meats were good. These are incredible. I love spicy anything. Olives were okay. The ones in France were better. And then the tomatoes were delicious. And the Swiss cheese, which is probably just called cheese here, was amazing. Jesse's still munching on that. I guess we did make a real dent in that one. It says vintage home design, but I don't think that's vintage. Maybe it's vintage inspired.
Maybe a mix of some.
Should we pop in or should we head to the one we know is vintage?
Let's hit it.
Okay. Dude, look at these. These are shoes. What? That's the craziest thing I've ever seen. Like, the only person I can imagine wearing that would be Lady Gaga. She would rock those. That's insane. How much are they? $40 million? No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what it says. There's no price. It's so much money that no one can really buy it. Although we are in Switzerland. Is that like a real emerald in its mouth? Wow. You guys, there's no joke. There's a bear. You guys, there's a bear. Look at, it's a bear coming out. Look at this. Look at that. He's so big. Ah, there he is. This is where the bears can come down and go fishing. They've worked, I think, really hard recently to create a really good habitat for the bears, so it would feel more natural. And
They got water to cool off.
yeah, and it says in the little thing right there that they can fish here.
Oh,
The
really?
bears can, yeah. Oh, he's got something. What's that crow got? Some kind of a snack. He's hungry. So yeah, we've got a pretty little waterfall. Let's go see the bears from down here. We saw at least 2, maybe 3, but I haven't actually read up to see how many they have here. I found him. Here he comes. Here he comes. I think he's gonna go swimming. He's hot. Oh, he's beautiful. Oh, baby, you're beautiful. I tried so hard to get Jesse to do this. Well, not so hard because he was like, absolutely not. But a lot of people here in Bern will hop in the water and just kind of float on down. And there's stairs everywhere, so you can just get out at the next stop. Yes, it's very shallow. You can see, yeah, you can see from the top of the bridge, the rocks down here in the center. So it's just fun. It's a beautiful day. We're loving it. We got bears going on, just like hanging out right here. Oh, there's 2 more up top, big ones. So there are for sure 3. Bear! I saw a bear! I love Switzerland. This is so cute. So we had to ask what they were doing, and it turns out that it is a Swiss show, but it's for Italian speakers. And I got all excited because I heard the host speaking Italian, and this is the group over there that's filming, and it seems like some kind of a maybe like contest type show. So if any of you know what this is, please comment below so we can figure out how to watch this episode. Jesse and I both love behind the scenes, and so we're just really enjoying watching them film it. And the coolest thing is that the majority of the cameras are iPhones, which is kind of cool to see that it's made for TV and it's being filmed with iPhones, because I've been filming my YouTube channel for years with iPhones. And we're just hanging out, waiting for our dinner reservation time, and looking at bears. This person knows what they're doing. Look at this. Fantastic. We still got the show going on over here. We still got bears going on up there. You see that one right there? Walking through the woods. This is so great. Ooh. We're just taking a break, and we're pretending we're taking in the view instead of getting lapped by adorable little grandmas. 120 miles has not got us prepared for this. But the view though, huh? Jesse just said he lost a pound just on the walk up. That was so steep. You guys, I found my boyfriend. Oh. This one cracked me up because it said, when I translated it on my phone, it said lukewarm chocolate cake. Like, I don't know about here in Switzerland, but back home, lukewarm is not always a good thing.
It doesn't sound appetizing.
It doesn't sound appetizing. It's
like room temperature.
Room temperature. Anyways, it's a lukewarm chocolate cake with a mango sorbet, which sounds amazing. So I'm just gonna go ahead. And I got a little sparkler on there. I would say that's not lukewarm. That is,
Well, they use the metric system over here.
They use the
it's a little
metric
bit-
system.
It's a different type of lukewarm.
What, do you think that's lukewarm? I wouldn't say that's lukewarm. I'd just say that's nice and toasty.
It's definitely lukewarm.
You think that's lukewarm?
Yeah.
Apparently, I don't know what lukewarm is. I know that's not gonna be lukewarm. Let's say, wait. Mango and chocolate. Interesting. Holy flavor. That's intense and really good. And now I have to try it with some lukewarm chocolate cake. The combo.
We're gonna go no whipped cream.
Yeah, you can have all that whipped cream. I'm good to go. We highly recommend coming out early in the morning and late in the evening because there's hardly anybody in the streets. It's about 10:30 p.m. and we're just walking back after our fantastic dinner.
Who's that with Einstein? He's just chilling on a shelf.
Albert Einstein. Woo! Watch out for the bus. That is a wrap for Bern, Switzerland. We had a magnificent day and it ended with the most beautiful sunset. And now we are heading out by train tomorrow to Zurich. So I will see you guys in Zurich. Good morning. We are leaving Bern, Switzerland, and we are headed to Zurich. We are at the train station right now, and we've got about 15 minutes until our train gets here. And then it is only a 1-hour train ride from Bern to Zurich. And we're very excited to get to Zurich. We're only gonna have about 8 hours today to explore the city. And then we get up very early the next day, tomorrow. It's all a blur. We get up very early for a 7:30 train to head to Italy. So we're gonna make the most of today, and we're just gonna see as much of Switzerland as we can. And look, there's a train. Goodbye, Bern. We'll be back for sure. We will be back. Leaving Bern is pretty bittersweet. We originally planned on spending all 3 of our days in Switzerland in Zurich, and at pretty much the last minute, one of our Airbnbs in Zurich canceled on us, leaving the door open for us to rethink and replan our 3.5 days in Switzerland. And we are so glad that that ended up happening because sometimes when something goes wrong, it's actually going right. Not near as crazy as the Bern train station, although we haven't gone upstairs yet. But it is definitely less intense getting off the train. We made it to Zurich, Switzerland. This is day 22 of our European trip. And we just calculated this morning to see how many miles we had put in on foot. We're at 125 miles right now.
It's like 5 million kilometers.
It's a lot of kilometers.
I did the math.
You did not. But it's a lot of kilometers, and we just took a little rest up in our Airbnb, and now we are ready to check out Zurich. We just have this one evening here, so we're gonna make the most of it. And we thought we rode a lot of bikes in Portland. My goodness. This is amazing. Looked up this little restaurant over here on the river before we got here, and so I think we're gonna make our way that way. We gotta cross this little bridge over here, and then we're gonna go get a cold beer and maybe some lunch. It is a beautiful day in Zurich. Change
Hello.
of plans. We're gonna get some food. We found a beautiful spot we want to go and get takeaway to go eat at. So they have alcohol and food here. What do you know? Look at this boat. It has to be really short to fit underneath the bridges. That's bizarre. The bridges are so old they don't lift. So you got this tiny little boat. Well, we ended up here on the water. We've got a beautiful view. And Jesse got a beer, I got a wine. He got a local beer. Cheers to Zurich. And we're just gonna eat our food here. We're gonna see how it's done. We're gonna see how the little boat goes through. And look, there's a little ducky. There she goes, no hesitation. That's crazy. They've got about 1.5 feet of clearance. Let's zoom in on that. That's crazy. What happens when the water rises? How do they know? The boat gets shorter. Everybody duck. This guy's boating by himself. I'm gonna see if I can get him to wave. Oh no, it didn't work. He didn't see me. Oh, he's got a girl with him. He's got a girl. He has company.
And that thing holster.
I was ready to go. Here comes the boat. He's going so fast. What if he can't make it? Oh, and he makes it. He's got about 2.2 feet of clearance. That was intense.
He took that with confidence.
Yeah, he's so confident.
He was like this.
No fear, no fear. One of the best things about not having any plans is you never know what's going to happen. And we just stumbled upon something really exciting. It looks like an entire brass band is about to play in just the center of this square. I'll show you.
Salvation Army.
Oh yeah, for Salvation Army. And it looks like there's a TV crew. We're getting all kinds of behind the scenes stuff here in Switzerland, so this should be really fun. Here we go. Wow, I have never seen this before. Instead of stained glass, it looks like little slices of agate. I'm gonna have to research that because now I want to do that. That would be amazing in our house. Maybe our front door?
Thunder egg.
Yeah, I want a thunder egg door, babe. I don't know where we're going, but I think we're going under the bridge. Dude, look it, that's all the room those boats have. That's unbelievable. Well, it's kind of trippy. We're actually lower than the water right now. Yeah, not our heads. We're gonna look for the swans. just wagged his little tail at me. Hi, buddy. Well, that is a wrap for Switzerland. We didn't have very long here in Zurich, but we just walked around the town and had a great evening. We've got to get back and get a good night's sleep because tomorrow morning we are off to Italy and we are meeting my parents in Venice. That will be really fun. So I will see you guys tomorrow in day 23. Wow, it feels like a lifetime ago that we left for this trip. So much has happened and I can't wait for the next 12 days. We'll see you guys in Venice.